In October 2025, while most rappers were flexing depreciating assets, LaRussell posted a screenshot that made the entire independent scene stop scrolling. It showed over $120,000 spent on Meta ads. Not a label budget, not a corporate campaign, his own money. For most artists, that kind of spend sounds insane, like burning cash on clicks. But for LaRussell, it was an investment in himself, his community, and a system that could last far longer than any viral moment. This wasn't about chasing a hit. It was about building an empire, one built on data, ownership, and belief. And today we're breaking down how LaRussell quietly became one of the most advanced marketers in hip-hop, and why his playbook might be the future of independent music. To understand how he got here, you've got to understand who LaRussell is. Born and raised in Vallejo, California, LaRussell emerged from the Bay Area's legacy of entrepreneurial rap, a lineage that includes E40, Too Short, and Mac Dre. He didn't wait for a label to discover him, he built his own infrastructure. In 2018, he co-founded Good Compenny, a community-driven platform that functions as a label, media house, and a fan-funded ecosystem all in one. His early shows weren't in arenas. They were in his own backyard, literally. Fans paid whatever they wanted to attend. Some gave $10, some gave $100. The pay-what-you-want model became part of his brand. Transparency, ownership, and reciprocity. By 2021, clips of his backyard performances went viral across TikTok and Instagram. But instead of selling out or signing, LaRussell doubled down on independence. He kept Good Compenny independent, distributed through Even.biz, and launched a fan-funded system that allowed listeners to buy shares of his songs and earn royalties. That mindset makes everything he does, including that $120,000 ad spend, make perfect sense. In October 2025, LaRussell posted proof that he had spent over $120,000 on Meta advertising, Facebook and Instagram combined, to promote his music, his brand, and his philosophy. The screenshot wasn't bragging, it was education. That post gained tens of thousands of interactions, especially among independent musicians who were shocked by both the number and the transparency. But what most people missed was the why. LaRussell wasn't buying clout, he was buying data. He was building what every independent artist dreams of, but few ever achieve. A direct-to-fan pipeline he completely owns. Let's break down what that $120,000 actually did. LaRussell's meta strategy follows a three-phase funnel, the same structure used by top digital marketers, but customized for music. First are discovery ads, finding new ears. These are the awareness campaigns. Short, high-energy clips of performances, quotes, or motivational moments. LaRussell uses them to introduce new people to his brand at scale. He runs low-cost video view campaigns on Instagram Reels and Facebook feeds to gather data. At this stage, he's not selling anything, just getting attention from the right audience. According to Meta's average CPM rates in 2025, these campaigns likely cost him $4 to $6 per thousand impressions, meaning even a few $1,000s could reach hundreds of thousands of new listeners. The goal isn't to go viral. The goal is to teach Meta's algorithm who his people are. Hip-hop fans who engage with motivational content, small business owners, and indie artists. Second, retargeting ads, building the relationship. Once someone watches one of those videos or clicks through to his profile, they get added to LaRussell's custom audience pool. From there, he runs retargeting ads, snippets of new songs, concert invites, or quotes about ownership, reminding people who he is and deepening connection. Think of it like how brands follow you around after you visit their website, except instead of shoes or supplements, you're seeing a clip of LaRussell performing 8th grade in his backyard. This phase is crucial because it's where fans convert emotionally. They recognize his tone, his honesty, his grind, and that builds trust. Number 3, conversion ads, turning attention into revenue. Finally comes the conversion layer, the part where attention becomes income. These ads point to ticket links, merch drops, fan-funded opportunities on Even.biz, or album pre-orders. Because LaRussell already filtered his audience through the previous 2 phases, these conversion ads perform far better than cold traffic. That's how he ensures every dollar spent on ads brings him closer to someone who actually supports him. Not bots, not casual scrollers. In the digital marketing language, he's not just buying impressions, he's buying relationships. Most artists would see $120,000 in ad spend as reckless, but let's look at the math. LaRussell's backyard shows now attract 150 to 300 people, each paying an average of $50 to $100. That's easily $10,000 to $20,000 per show. He's done over 50 live events in the past 2 years, bringing in essentially $500,000 plus gross revenue from his live performances alone. Add merch, digital sales, and fan funding through Good Compenny and Even.biz, and the ecosystem easily pushes 7 figures annually. So even if his direct ad ROI is 2:1, that's an incredible long-term payoff. Because every new fan adds to his email list or pixel is another person who might attend a show, buy merch, or invest in his next release. That's the power of owning your audience. He doesn't have to beg labels for promo budgets or rely on playlisting. He is the label. LaRussell's company, Good Compenny, is built on the idea that independence and infrastructure don't have to conflict. They film every show, edit every clip, design every piece of merch, and reinvest revenue back into the operation. It's a closed loop: content, commerce, community. In a 2024 sit-down with Trapital, LaRussell explained that the company's goal isn't just profit, it's equity. Every artist on Good Compenny owns their stuff. We build together, and when it grows, we all win. That's why the ad spend wasn't just about promoting music. It was about growing the Good Compenny brand. Every boosted video brings attention not just to LaRussell, but to the entire movement. A system that funds local creators, videographers, and even fans. It's not just a business, it's an ecosystem. There's a common misconception that running ads somehow makes an artist less real. LaRussell's proving the opposite. He uses paid ads to amplify authenticity, not replace it. Every ad he runs is still LaRussell, motivational, transparent, and deeply personal. When you click, you're not sent to a random funnel. You're watching him talk about ownership from his own backyard. In a social media landscape where algorithms control discovery, buying ad space isn't selling out. It's buying back control. And LaRussell understands that better than anyone. He's not paying Meta to go viral. He's paying Meta to find the right people who believe in his message. That's a massive distinction most artists miss. LaRussell's approach continues a long Bay Area tradition, artists building wealth through independence. E40 sold his CDs out of his trunk before distribution deals existed. Nipsey Hussle sold Crenshaw for $100 a copy and built community wealth. Larry June uses digital ads and email lists to sell out shows without radio play. LaRussell just updated the formula for 2025. Instead of selling CDs, he's selling equity in himself. Instead of flyers on light poles, he's running Meta ad sets. Same hustle, different tools. That's why his story resonates so deeply. It's not about abandoning the old model. It's about evolving it. To put this in perspective, as of late 2025, LaRussell had released over 30 projects, all independently. His Instagram sits at over 1 million followers, with consistent engagement on motivational and performance clips. YouTube viewership has crossed 50 million lifetime views, largely fueled by his own in-house promotion. Good Compenny merch and ticket platforms process tens of thousands of transactions annually. That's not luck, that's structure. Even at modest CPM and CPC rates, his $120,000 investment easily translates into millions of impressions and thousands of qualified leads. People who do not only stream his music, but spend money directly with him. It's modern entrepreneurship wrapped in the soul of independent hip-hop. What makes this all so fascinating is that LaRussell is building an emotional brand with the precision of a tech company. He's tracking audience retention. He's analyzing conversion metrics. He's A/B testing creative, but doing it all through authentic storytelling. Most rappers treat their careers like a gamble. LaRussell treats his like a startup. He's proving that you can be both the artist and the algorithm, the creative and the CMO. That's rare air. The reason this story matters isn't because LaRussell spent money. It's because of what that money represents. A shift in power. Independence used to mean isolation. Now it means integration. LaRussell isn't waiting for playlist placement. He's running his own ads, he's not begging for label marketing, he's building data pipelines. And he's not chasing fame. He's scaling community capital. That's why his model feels inevitable. 10 years from now, artists who own their audience data, their emails, their ad pixels, their fan relationships, they will dominate the industry. LaRussell just got there first. If you're an artist watching this, here's what you can learn from LaRussell's marketing playbook. Number 1, invest in visibility. If you won't pay to be seen, you will pay in obscurity. Number 2, use ads to build relationships, not vanity metrics. Number 3, keep everything in-house. Data is only valuable if you own it. Number 4, be transparent. Fans respect honesty over hype. Number 5, reinvest. The goal isn't to make money once, it's to build systems that keep making it. What LaRussell is doing isn't just smart marketing, it's redefining independence for this generation. He's part artist, part teacher, part CEO. He's not waiting for validation. He's writing the manual as he goes. By turning ad spend into ownership and data into community, LaRussell has quietly become one of the most innovative minds in hip-hop today. He's not just an artist, he's an architect. And while others are chasing followers, LaRussell is building a following that lasts. At Money and Music, we talk a lot about the business behind the bars, and LaRussell's story might be one of the most important of this decade. Because independence isn't about rejecting the system, it's about learning how to run your own. LaRussell is showing every artist that if you combine creativity with consistency and strategy, you can turn a backyard dream into $1 million ecosystem. He's not just running ads, he's running the future.